Hello, guys. So let's talk today about those people that they would like to keep in contact with us, either by calling, sending messages via social media, tracking us on social media, or just ask to stay friends. Why do they do that? Well, I have a theory about that. Let me share it with you. So I think actually that these people in our life they like to not to be forgotten actually, and to make sure that we didn't move on, we didn't forget them. They still part in our, like, maybe subconscious or back of our head. We still hang on with these memories with their value, and this again just to give them validation. Why do they do that? Because they would like, as everyone else, as basic human behavior and like instinct, to be always remembered and not forgotten. So to be the special one that passed in our life, and not just anyone who passed in our life or any relationship. And why we shouldn't do that? First of all, because this will literally make us like stuck in not moving on, and will limit our capabilities to find someone else, literally, or including ourselves actually, to find ourselves again, to like gain again the stability and reflect on ourselves and try to fix like maybe some kind of our problems. So these things can be positive and negative, of course. I tend to learn from these things. So, speaking of which, I had actually, yeah, like the majority, they would like to keep in contact, or like they would like to come back. And don't get me wrong, I used not to, but I got more like mature about it and more realistic as well, because we're all human beings. We all do mistakes, right? And what I did actually is. I used to say like, no, if you go out of my life you would never come back, and blah blah blah, all of this. But I believe that people can change, because I did change. So there's tons of people like look at me, act like me, and they like, this one. Yeah, so what I think actually now, no, if I had someone in my life like I give you an example with my last ex. We like agreed, and we literally agreed like in a good way to just end this relationship or their relationship. And even though like I helped her moving out, I drove her, I stayed at her place like for like 1.5 day or something, and then I drove back. Of course, I wouldn't say that, oh, it was like okay and nice. I'm uh, I'm like sensational person. Yeah, I am more like believe in intimacy. I'm not avoidant, just like of course I'm more like emotionally expressive, sorry, person. So bottom line, actually, time passed on, and then she tried in a couple of times just to contact me back. And when she contacted me back, and finally, like, I picked up, because, and first thing, I told her that I don't hate you. I have no negative feelings towards you, and I wish and I hope and I'm so sorry if I did something to hurt you, and I wish that you would forgive me for anything. And if you're not willing to forgive me, you can ask me to do something to forgive me about it, or it's up to you. And then she replied with like, I have no negative thoughts about you as well, and I have no negative like thing towards you. It was really nice and relieving, because when we are all in relationship, we do sometimes some stuff that we act like assholes, childish, selfish. We're just human beings. Anyway, so, and we talked like 2.5 hours or something. So when she called me, I said like, of course we talked, we blah blah blah, and then she asked me about like photos, like why you are posting the photos that mainly it was me and her, or like she took it of me. And I said like, well, I'm not stopping posting these photos. Apparently it was, she was pissed about it for some reason, I don't know why, like maybe because she thought it's like she should be part of it. And I don't disagree, but yeah, because she asked me like, what if I posted some photos actually that you took about me, wouldn't you feel like maybe jealous or something? I said, you know what, you're not mine, so I cannot answer this question, because I'm not yours, you're not mine anymore. So but I'm sharing these photos really in good intention, because these photos I'm sharing them to, because they had a lot of love, a lot of feelings, a lot of positive, and I look good at them. And then sorry, it's like, so why not? I would like to share them, and as I said, like I don't have nothing like negative towards you, and you still mean to me, but we cannot be together. So, simple as that, because we don't share same values, and we are maybe two really good people, but we don't fit together. To reach this point, I really changed a lot actually, to just feel these feelings that yes, you can actually have good feelings towards someone, and but you don't fit, and it's not fine, but it's realistic, you know, you should just wake up. Anyway, so she started actually just to tell me how she changed the things that I liked her to change before when she was with me, and I really like that, because I really think that this girl, she's really good, but she missed the things that for me are basic, and they are so essential in relationship, and without them there would never be a chance to be with this beautiful woman actually, inside out. Yeah, and you know, so what happened, it was like we shared a lot of stuff, and we talked, and she was telling me like, I did this, I did that, but maybe it's too late. And of course I do know that she's trying to see if there's like an opportunity, and there was an opportunity, because I would like to be together again. We fit so much, we shared a lot actually, and it was a lot of deepest values, and we shared our like souls, literally our souls together, you know. uh, but so I asked her like, because she used the word actually like, yeah, but it's too late, right? For me, it's never too late, because if you're changing and you believe that this is for you to be better, you will be changing for you in future actually, to be a better person, and not to make the same mistakes with your future partner, right? But I just asked her like, okay, what about this, what about that? So some stuff, you know, like maybe a little bit private. So, and then she was like, yeah, you know, this is the difference between us, you think like this, I think like that. I said like, no, I don't think like this, what you say, but still apparently there is misunderstanding. She thinks I think in a certain way, right? So this means that maybe she didn't took enough time to reflect on our like relationship, or on her own mistake. Of course I did mistakes, but we're just talking a little bit this side. So bottom line, I'm sharing with you this story to tell you, if you actually want to get back to this person, and you see that you share a lot of stuff with them, so okay, it's fine, it's beautiful, but ask yourself and ask them actually before, like, okay, they called, hi, yeah, blah blah blah, it's like, good, ta ta ta, and it's like, okay, so are you willing to change? Are you willing to meet me in the middle? Usually people who get whom would be like keep contacting you and won't stop, uh, yeah, maybe my experience tells me that they are looking for a validation. They're not looking actually to fix a relationship and to get back to you. because someone who we all do mistakes. Yes, sometimes we need actually to go through this breakup and to come back and to fix stuff and to be better again and good, to start listening, because we don't listen apparently. But when we do that, yes, I believe in second chance. I do believe in that, but you need to see it from the beginning that this person actually is trying to tell me, or she is trying to tell me that, you know what, I did discover that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I had these mistakes, and I'm working on changing them, and I can see that I got advanced in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, and you were right in that, and we're talking only now about one side, right? Because she want to get back or he want to get back, and definitely would be the perfect thing that in meanwhile that we do the same thing, that we also reflect on and see where we did yeah, not do good, where did we fuck up. Yeah, that's why actually I when someone like keep contact with see their behavior, like are they willing, actually do they want to call you to tell you like, okay, I would like to have a second chance, cool, what did you change, what are you working on, what's the new what's the switch point, right? You have now, like what do you when did you do your reflect, and why do you want to change? If they want to change for you, no, no, no. If they want to change because they saw it's not good, yes, maybe from this it's like a build-up point. Yeah, and I think for me, I wouldn't give anyone a chance when they just kept stalking me, and they're like kind of obsessed and not willing to change anything in their behavior to get back. I don't know about you. If you think it's wrong, right? If you would like to share your story, please post it down and let me know.